teach you how to extract the amount from the text here. On your left side, 6 digits or 6 columns to represent the amount you have used to buy cookie on your right side. The amount you spend is $1. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits or 6 columns. On the second you have $2.50 for biscuits, and as similarly for the rest. Assuming you have like 33.67 let's say milk, then you have here you have some funny amount. To add up all this information can be very tiring. You're using a calculator to add this up and then write the information here. Today I'm going to show you how to automate this part here using a macro. To do macro, there are only 2 ways you can access. Go to the view tab and click on macro, and you can select existing macro or create your new own macro. Okay, you can do like that. The other way to access a macro is to go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon, and check this Developer. Type in calculate, expenses, and create. This is how macro looks like. It is a Visual Basic editor for you to edit and for you to type in the codes. In Visual Basic, normally that begins with submain. In main, we're going to call calculate expenses, okay? We're going to do like that. If there's any error, I would like to go to error 1. I don't want my program to fall into the error section, so I say X is up here. Error 1, this is your label. When there's an error, it will come here. I want it to display a pop-up message. And just like that, okay? This whole cell info. So I don't need to repeat and repeat every time I refer to a cell. Single for decimal numbers. Now what is the row pointer for? You're going to look through all this information. You need to tell the program where to stop looking, from which row to which row, from which column to which column. For every row, you need to total them up. After you total, you need to set this to 0 again. I'm using worksheet 2023. Cell, where do you want to start? I need to know if it's numeric. Left side of my cell. How many digits? 6 digits. Now I'm hardcoding everything, but do not hardcode. You can do it later. I'm just showing you how to extract the information. 3 is C. If you don't format it to 2 decimal, it will give you a lot of decimals. To format it into only 2 decimal, use format the variable double total into 3 characters less than 1000.00. This amount will be written to this cell. And this cell is column 3 at that particular row that you're pointing at, which is this one. Right now, let me just remove this so that you can see that when I run the program. Just click on this side, put a breakpoint so that when your program runs, it breaks here. This is your run button, click on it, and it goes here. To step into your code, press F8. What I'm doing is I'm pressing F8. For 4 to 8 column pointer, str10, if I mouse over it, I can see this amount is being read. $001 cookie, which is this amount here. Next, I want to check if the left side of this amount is a numeric. Yes, it is. So you went inside here and do the total up. This is $1. Understand? Next, get the next column. The next column is 250 and reads again. This is 33.67. Now the integer column pointer is pointing at 7. 7 is 4, 5, 6, 7. It is just empty. And let's see what it returns. This is empty. And what happens if I go through this part here? Well, it just skips because it doesn't find the left side of the number and there's nothing to add. That's why you need to have this checking. If without this checking, it will give you an error. Now this is done. Let's exit. Write the information, which is this total, 350, to this column here. Look at that when I press F8. Here it has written 350. Now let it run on its own. We take away the breakpoint and run. So everything here is already calculated for you. Or you need to go here and format the cells. Number of decimal places, if you want to do it that way. Now if I do like that, that becomes 2 decimals. The next thing you want to do is to deduct all this amount from here. You can put a sum here, and that will sum the amount in this column to the amount in this column. Enter. This is the total amount for August. Now I need to write another program to deduct this amount from August. You can say balances. Let's come to this part here. This part here is easy. Just copy this whole line here. This is in 5.3. 5.3 equals to 5.3 minus 17.3. Done. If you have more than 1 month, you need to keep doing it here for next month. And the next month is 21.3. 21.3. Understand? Simple, right? We will just stick to this. Run this again and see this information here reduce. Can you see? Now your balance is only 53.80 cents. button here to start computing. To add a button here, you go to the developer, you need to insert. This is a button. Just put it here. You call it button click and say OK. So now I have a button here. When I click on the button, I want to do the calculations. Calculate. OK. The macro is not available yet. Yeah, so we need to have a macro for this. You need to add in button click event. Right click on it, assign a macro. If you want to make it more meaningful, you can say btn button calculate click and click on new. Here you have a button. And this button will take over the calculations from the main. You remove from the main and put it here. I'm going to put 300 here. And I have nothing here, assuming this is in original state. When I click on the button here, look at this and look at this, these 3 rows here. Okay? Calculate. And this 3 rows is populated. This amount is being deducted from August expenses. So this is all I want to share with you. So you have a great day. Goodbye.